Hey guys, welcome to the video. This is part 2 of the Doom retrospective. If you have not watched part 1, I highly recommend you go watch this section first before you head to this video. Because today we are going to be talking about Doom Eternal. We're going to be talking about the history of the game and what made it so great, especially during the Dark Age era of YouTube. Also, if you would like to leave a comment or something so that you would let me know what else you would like me to talk about, including different retrospectives or any other topics, please let me know. I actively put stuff in comment sections to see people's opinions. Well, anyway, let's get into the video. After the extreme success of Doom 2016, shortly, Doom Eternal was announced at E3 2018. Lead developer Hugo Martin began to show off more things like gameplay and pictures and character designs. From classic enemies coming back to newer enemies that were going to show up on the scene and kick our asses, Doom Eternal was showing to be a progressively awesome game, showing new things for new players and old. And let's just say people were thrilled and eager to see what id Software had come up next for the Doom series. The release date was then confirmed to be March 20th, 2020, and people were noticing something different about this. It was the same day Animal Crossing New Horizons was going to be coming out. The explosion of crossover art and fan animations began to blow up on the internet. It did nothing but just hype up everybody for the release date of both games. It's a funny piece of Doom's history that a lot of people aren't going to be forgetting anytime soon, especially since a lot of people love the fan animations for Doom Crossing. But let's get into the deep dish known as Doom Eternal. Keeping up with traditional Doom traditions, once you get into the game, you're instantly loading in, killing demons, and just having a blast. With the name of the level respectfully called Hell on Earth. And let me just say, what an amazing first level it is. You'll notice after playing for a little bit that Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal are a lot different, with more set pieces, more explosion, and more bombastic things happening, like blowing up Mars, or more story beats and lore that goes over some things about the Doom Slayer's backstory. Doom Eternal excels at making vivid landscapes feel lived in. You can tell that in most levels that people used to live in these hellscapes, or in other places, inside of Doom Eternal's levels. Doom Eternal's second level is filled with these aesthetics of a ruined castle, green fields and green grass filled with stony interiors and exteriors that make it look abandoned. Or Urdak, which is one of the most beautiful levels in the game. A level that's attempting to bring life into something that wishes it could be remained still. Bringing in that heavenly beauty with something cosmic. Or the levels that are set in Hell. Each level in Hell is beautifully done and differently each time. See, Doom Eternal does exactly what it needs to do with its level design. Each level being beautifully different and almost so talented. I can give so many examples of so many different levels that beautifully can get things done. Exploring levels is a little bit different, but at the same time it feels same. You still go around collecting things like predator coins or little skills to help you level up, like certain little bitty skills, or upgrading your weapons, which still feels better than ever to use. You can also collect shards that let you upgrade your health, ammo, and after you fully upgrade them, you get a little bonus, just to give you that extra kick in the battle. They also made something else called runes, which enhance some things about your playstyle, including faster glory kills to even faster movement or triple jumping. We have a whole bunch of new collectibles as well, such as Sentinel batteries that you can use around your ship. They'll unlock different things like more crystals for you to upgrade yourself or outfits that you can use. You can usually find these around the map by completing challenges or just by randomly finding them. Or you can find extra lives that give you that edge in battle so that when you die or accidentally do something stupid, like I usually do on every one of my playthroughs, I can always come right back up into battle. The developers begin to put insane amount of time and effort into crafting one of the most perfect combat experiences in Doom ever made in the series. Doom Eternal is much harder than its predecessors. It's not afraid to kick you down where you stand and make you feel hopeless if you don't know what you're doing. Each combat encounter being treated like a puzzle instead of a regular fight. See, each big enemy that you will face in the game has certain weak points. Like, for instance, with the Doom Hunters, they have certain parts that you can blow up to make them fall over. Or shooting a grenade at a spider demon's turret to make it useless in combat. See, each combat section in this game, again, is treated like a puzzle. You need to know exactly where your piece is going to be. You need to know exactly what weapon you're going to be using in each combat encounter in order to survive the demonic hordes. The game itself never pulling any punches. Each scenario that you will be placed in, again, is extremely challenging, with multiple enemies having multiple different kinds of weak points that you need to memorize while you're in the heat of battle. You need to go around and collect Slayer keys. You need to go around collecting all the collectibles so that you can become as powerful as you need to be. But by challenging the game systems, you will make it easier by doing everything that you need to get as powerful as you can. Upgrading all your weapons and getting all the attachments and getting all the weapon points to fully upgrade your weapons makes everything such a blast and so easy, and it makes all the demons feel just like Play-Doh, like I said last time in the last video. But it isn't the enemies that you don't have to just worry about, it's also the bosses. Each boss challenging a new aspect of the game that makes you wonder if you're really gonna survive. From literally Satan to himself to Doom Hunters, you'll be able to experience something new for Doom Eternal when it comes to his boss battles. Each boss battle being more challenging than the last. If you want to ask my personal favorite, the Marauder. All the enemies in Doom Eternal so far up to this point are challenging, can be overwhelming, can make you get out of your seat and scream what the hell while you're playing it. But look at it this way. It's a challenging approach to an older Doom formula that makes it feel so fresh and so new that it just keeps you going and keeps you making you want to play. If you really want to ask me what my favorite thing about this game is, just the ultra creativity between the weapon swapping, the combat, and the beautiful aesthetics of everything with this game. From the levels to the enemy designs, everything that you ever want in a Doom game is here in Doom Eternal. The game filling you with such a surge of dopamine while you go around and kill demons is just absolutely crazy. It's so fast-paced, the movement will eventually make you dizzy, and that's a compliment. I love the fast-paced movement. It makes me feel like I can pretty much do anything I want in this game. While the campaign itself is painfully short, I would have to say Doom Eternal's best strengths when it comes to its campaign is the amount of levels that you can play around with. Again, the level design inside of Doom Eternal is absolute peak, and it's the best that we have ever seen so far. But after finishing the campaign, you might wonder what else is there to do with Doom Eternal. Well, there are 2 DLCs that you can complete, Ancient Gods Part 1 and Ancient Gods Part 2. 2 DLCs that expand the lore and story of Doom, while also giving you a more extreme, challenging version of the campaign, as I so to speak. There are also the master levels, more extreme versions of the campaign's previous levels that give you an excellent challenge and also give you amazing rewards like weapon skins and customization options. But there are also other modes besides the DLC that will keep you wanting to play a little bit more. There is the option for a Horde mode, which, as the name implies, is a mode where you can fight endless amounts of demons as much as you want, and you have to try to survive as long as you can. There is also the multiplayer mode that sadly a lot of people don't usually play anymore, which was a 2v1 where 2 players were playing as demons and 1 player was playing as the Doomslayer, facing off against each other until one side wins. Another cool thing that I would like to touch upon in this game that actually is one of my favorite reasons why I usually replay this game is the humanization of the Doomslayer. See, inside of Doom Guy's room, you'll see many different things that you won't see in other games, like magazines inside of his room. Even the collectibles you collected in the game. He also has a gaming PC, or guitars. You can even play the first 2 Doom games on his computer. He even has a portrait of his beloved Daisy inside of his room. And somewhat of some family picture that a lot of people don't know about. People have suspected that maybe it's his wife and kids. Because even with all the killing, the slaying, and the many different types of crushing that the Doomslayer does, it still feels good to know that he has a little humanization inside this game. And then, when you finally complete it, that's basically it. I mean, the game is a beautiful, beautiful masterpiece made by this developer here. I mean, the amount of details that you see, even on the bookshelves, is just purely just amazing. And the idea that ID Software just compacted everything together into an amazing experience makes playing Doom Eternal and the whole Doom series just so worthwhile. See, Doom itself is a masterclass of the FPS genre. After what we've covered in both retrospectives, I hope that y'all have learned the importance of what Doom is. And the best thing that Doom itself as a series can ever do is just be a huge help for so many different things. I have been playing Doom for as long as I can remember, but let me ask you a question. Stressed at work? Play Doom. Anxious about the future? Play Doom. Anxious generally? Play Doom. Bored? Play Doom. It's just that easy. Doom gives you so many different helps and so many different options when it comes to playing the entire series. But if I haven't convinced you enough to play Doom as a series, then I don't know what you're doing here. But if you have, I definitely recommend playing Doom as a series. Playing them back for back is a beautiful experience, and playing them is just so fun and enjoyable. Each game has its own perks and own debuffs, but generally, I think anybody can be having so much fun while playing Doom. Doom is just a fun masterpiece that anybody at any age can enjoy. No matter if you are 80 years old or 5 years old, anybody can play Doom. And you can play Doom on almost anything. Doom is a masterclass at creativity and absorbs so much negativity in the world that anybody can play it and have a good time. But as we get to the end of the video, I wanted to thank everybody who supported me on the Doom retrospective. Everybody who commented on the last video are amazing, they're hilarious, and they provided a lot of great structures and different things with this part. I know I kept it short, but there was not that much things I wanted to say about Doom Eternal. But let me just say, at the end of this video, I will be doing a poll for future content that you guys can vote on in the YouTube sections. If I don't know what they call it, I'm going to be completely honest. But as we get to the end of this video, you'll be able to, vote on what you want me to talk about next. But overall, I will have to say again, thank you for watching. And thank you for joining in to the Doom retrospective. If you would like to see any more retrospectives, rankings, or talking of different topics, definitely subscribe to my channel, Red Safe Point, where we talk about everything from, again, retrospectives to different gaming topics, mostly horror, but I can do other genres if you guys want me to. And anyway, I love you guys, and let's just say rip and tear until it is done. Or if you really want to buy ice cream or something. Well, anyway, I love all you guys, and have a great day.